But dude, I was on Twitch, man, and I'm scrolling through Twitch for people to be a guest,
Mm.
to like DM them on the Whisper thing.
Yep.
And I'm just looking. I'm going through, and I'm like, dude, there's so much content out there now. There is so much content just out there for people to watch
And
and to
kind of
listen
so
to.
much that no one's watching too.
What's that?
So much that no one's watching. You ever go down to the bottom of like the list and it's all like 0 viewer streamers and there's like hundreds and thousands and it's just like Jesus. All these
It's
people streaming and no one's watching them.
it was amazing to see all that content. I'm just looking at it and I'm just like, man, dude, this shit's great. Like, there's number like when you ever just multiply a number on your calculator and it doesn't even attempt to give you the number. It just puts a letter E in there. And it doesn't even capitalize that motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just 10 lowercase e and another big number. I'm going home to turn the lights off when you're done. I'm out of here.
Yeah,
So I'm just looking at that and it made me think of when I remember I was in community college, right?
yeah. Hmm.
And I was in the back of the class. And basically, if anyone's ever been to community college, it's basically like you're in like extra high school.
Yeah, that's exactly what it
That's
is.
all it is. That's all community college is. It's just like, oh, okay, I'm in high
It's like
school
high
for.
school, but not as strict. You can kind of
Yeah,
like eat food and show up when you want and go to the bathroom whenever you don't have to ask.
it's like high school, but like this time you actually you can tell the teacher to fuck off this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can actually go home. Like you actually have the car. So I'm in extra high school, aka community college, and I'm in my desk. And there's a girl next to me in her desk, and we're just talking before the class starts. And there's a girl, she's two desks in front and then to the left of me. So she's actually um in two desks in front of the other girl that like is to the left of me that I'm talking to or whatever. And that girl, she's like 5'4", 20 pounds, overweight, like just this short, like chunky, pale skin, glasses, blondish hair, ponytail, and just you can tell she's gonna be a manager of a store that doesn't matter. Like if it made sense, like a Blockbuster, but like think of a Blockbuster that makes sense for nowadays type of store, a Starbucks. She'd be a perfect Starbucks manager, and like to really drive the point home, she had the quintessential one of those like workout water jugs with the sliced up fruit inside of
Oh, it's
it.
like alkaline water.
Yeah, like she's trying to detox where it's like just stop eating. That's how you'll lose weight, Sarah. Stop eating. You even your water has to be a snack. Just stop eating. Christ.
I
My
know.
God, who's telling you this? Like this is the way to lose weight. Fucking Christ. All right, anyways. So I didn't get mad at her at that. She
Even
comes
your
in later.
water's a snack. I know, like just drink fucking water, you whale.
This is all gonna make sense. This all comes back to Twitch. Trust me.
Oh jeez.
In a way. No, I didn't see her on Twitch.
Oh.
Okay, so me and the girl in the back were talking and everything, and this is when we this was a class that we first like. This was like the first day of the class, so we were just talking. We started talking about our majors and everything, and I brought up mine. It was communications, and I told her why I was getting into it, and I was telling her like, yeah, no, I wanted to get into radio. I wanted to start doing like sports talk. I wanted to start doing sports talk radio,
Mhm.
and like I wanted to get into like talking about sports. And I'm now I've learned that I kind of just want to talk about everything, kind of like what I'm doing now. And I'll get to that, but I wanted to like talk on the microphone and have fun and just talk. It's fun. It's like it's a fun release. I get to talk to people I like. I love talking to you, but I wanted to do that,
Mhm.
and it felt comfortable because I was very rarely comfortable in high school, and I didn't really start opening up until I was really in college. So it was nice. I'm having this nice conversation with this girl she's kind of like the same boat as me. I can kind of tell we have that same vibe going. As soon as I say that, this fucking troll this alkaline troll,
As soon
right,
as you
Jen?
say what? As soon as you say what? So,
What?
like, what do you mean? As soon as you say that?
As soon as I say like what I'm trying to do, like I'm trying to
Oh yeah,
get
yeah, yeah. Okay.
as soon as I say I'm trying to get into like sports talk, right?
Mhm.
She turns around and goes, "Oh, you don't want to do that."
I hate
And
that.
I'm like, "Oh, well, why?" She goes, "Oh, my friend, he's trying to get into that and it's like it's really competitive. Like it's like poof, like it's going to be really hard for you. You don't want to do that."
Like, okay, Stacy.
And yeah, like
Who was even talking to you?
I looked at her and I'm just like, "Is it Sarah? Sarah, is this really what you want to tell like a 19, a 20-year-old right now as you're about to eat your kiwi water? Like, is this what you want? Like, you just want to tell someone you can't do that. You've known me for like 2 seconds and you want to tell me you can't do that.
Yeah,
And
imagine the
fucking,
type of like psychology she's working with, where that's like you're just gonna a stranger, you're just gonna be like, ah, you could never achieve your dreams. That's
I
something
didn't say,
wrong with her. She's like probably depressed, you know. And she hears you all like peppy, like, dude, I'm gonna do this, and she's like, you'll never do it. You'll never
I
make
got
it.
I gotta admit, I didn't softball it, but if I remember correctly, I did say like, well, I mean, I'm still gonna try. Like this isn't. I kind of like said it like that. I was like, I'm here. I'm in class. Like I'm this is what I want to do. So I'm gonna try. This is what I really want to do. And she's just like, oh, well, okay, okay. And she turned around, and she actually did like 5 or 10 minutes later. She turned around and was like, by the way, I wasn't trying to like, like deter you or anything. I was just like, giving you a heads up or anything. I'm like, all right, yeah, cool.
Yeah,
Go eat your diced up
yeah.
strawberries.
Go eat your fucking gushers.
Yeah. Which yeah, by the way, what you're eating, by the way.
Yeah,
Um, but it brought me back to like it brought me back to what we're doing now and all this Twitch shit, which is like, dude, I'm doing it right now. This is
yeah,
what like I'm already making my financial living.
yeah,
Very I don't mean like financially comfortably, like, yeah, I'm crushing it. I mean like more comfortably, like I'm happy and comfortable where I'm living at right now.
yeah.
And
You're
I'm
in a good
able to
place.
yeah, yeah, and I'm able to do this podcasting thing. So I'm doing that right now. And I'm able to do that even with all this fucking content that's out there, that the fact that we have any listeners is fucking like holy shit.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
wow. So like after all that, I just really want to say fuck you, Sarah.
yeah.
And fuck your key.
Still guess you still think about it sometimes. Like
To this day, dude. I was 20. I was 19 or 20.
that's so funny. Yeah, well, just one of those comments that just gets to you. You're just sitting there at night, like alone, like looking up, like, ah, fucking Sarah.
I hope the mob killed her.
Yeah,
I hope she bet on the ponies and lost.
yeah. I hate that. I don't like negative people like that. I had some of people like that in my life that I had to cut out. It's
Mm.
not. I don't know. I'm very like magnetic when it comes to that. Like if someone's like super Debbie Downer, that can rub off on me very easily. So I like to talk and have people in my life who are like positive, because then I'll be more positive. But yeah, fuck Sarah, dude. Sarah don't know what the fuck she's talking about. I mean, we're not. This isn't sports talk, but it's it's podcast. I would argue it's harder to get a successful comedy podcast in this day and age. You know, that's like the most
um,
fucking popular thing ever.